time to worship you. And we lay all of our burdens down, down at your feet, because you are our creator, you are my God and King. You are our God and King.
In this week's episode of Shipwreck Shore, our stranded seven make contact with the mainland, who offer some instructions on how to watch out for the boat that will rescue them. Could this mean the castaways will finally be rescued from their deserted island home? Could this mean an end to all the coconut cream pies and bamboo shoot huts? Could this mean an end to the show, followed by a return to Shipwreck Shore made-for-TV reunion movie? All this and more in another episode of Shipwreck Shore.
Seven friends set sail one day, they went for an ocean tour. They never made it home that day, cause they landed on Shipwreck Shore. They landed on Shipwreck Shore. Shipwreck Shore.
Okay, this is Beaumont. Hey, everybody, come quick! Hey, everyone, come quick! Dr. Milligan just made contact with the mainland.
We're rescued? What? We're rescued? We're going home! We're rescued!
Hurry up! Go! Oh, good. I'm glad to see you're all here.
Is it true, Professor? Are we going to be rescued?
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. We have simply established communication with the mainland.
How? Did you build a two-way radio from a coconut?
No, not this time. Turns out the radio from our ship worked all along.
But we've been on this island for 10 years. You mean we've had the answer to being rescued all this time?
And you call yourself a professor?
In my defense, I'm not a professor. I'm actually a visiting lecturer, and...
But then why is your name Professor?
It's not. It's Dr. Milligan.
But if you're Dr. Milligan, then who was it that operated on me with a bamboo scalpel last week?
Cookie, I thought I told you not to drink the ocean water.
Can we get back to the whole rescue plan here?
My thoughts precisely. We have received special instructions from the mainland on how we can be rescued. If we follow these instructions precisely, we're sure to be rescued.
Well, what do we have to do?
Let's see. First, we've been instructed to be on alert. We don't know when they're coming, but we know they won't wait for anybody who's not ready. We have to be prepared at all times.
Well, we can do that. What else?
Well, it says here we have to be careful not to be deceived.
Deceived? By whom?
By false rescuers. Pirates. It says here, pirates can be mistaken for your rescuers. Traveling over in a boat, they will try to get you to follow them, claiming they know the way home. Don't trust them. They will lead you astray.
Well, obviously, you'd have to be pretty foolish to follow after a pirate.
What else do we have to do?
It also says that some of us will be mocked and ridiculed for believing and being prepared for a rescue. Don't let this stop you from being ready.
Well, that's strange. Why would anyone do such a thing?
And why would we let that stop us from being ready? No one wants to miss the boat.
That's why we must stay vigilant.
But how do we know when the rescue boat is near?
Well, according to this, we'll know the time is near when we receive the warning signals.
What kind of warning signals?
Well, first, there will be the sound of a loud foghorn, then followed by a flare.
What happens if we don't hear the foghorn or see the flare?
Well, then the rescue boat will shine their spotlight so bright that the entire island will see it.
Well, those seem like simple instructions. We'll be rescued in no time.
What time can we expect the boat's arrival?
That's just it. We don't know the day or the hour when our rescuers will come. We have to be prepared at all times. We don't want to be unready when our rescuers come. Otherwise, we'll miss the boat.
But what if we're in the middle of the island when the rescue boat comes? How will we get back to the boat on time?
Well, that's why it says here that we shouldn't go too deep into the jungle. We might not make it back.
But that's where all the best tasting fruits are.
Well, that's obviously not a safe place to be. Would you rather have tasty fruit or be rescued?
Rescued!
Well, let's start preparing now.
I can hardly wait to be off this dreadful island.
Yes, we'll be off this island before you can say day spa.
Oh, yes. I can practically feel the tension in my shoulders fading.
Dearie, that's because Betty Sue was massaging your shoulders.
Can I stop now?
Oh, honey. No.
But my hands are cramping up.
Remember what I told you, Betty Sue.
That if I stop, you'll clunk me over the head with a coconut?
No, the other thing.
A honeydew melon?
Never mind.
Hey, everybody, I think they're here.
That's not a boat, it's a bird!
That's a really big bird.
Gilly!
Hey!
Gilly, that's not the boat, it's just a bird.
No, not
Gilly,
that.
no one wants to play another round of I Spy.
Why? It's fun.
Get me off this island.
Doctor, I thought you said the boat will be coming soon.
Just keep watching. They'll come.
Something blue.
Ah, that's it. I'm out of here.
Where are you going, Captain?
I can't take all this waiting. I'm gonna go for a walk.
Well, don't wander too far. You remember what our instructions were. Don't go into the jungle.
Ha! Like it'd make a difference. There's nobody coming for us. If we want to get off this island, we have to find a way ourselves. Captain, I'm going with you.
Dearie, don't go. We have to stay and be prepared.
Then you stay here and play I Spy. I'm gonna go find a way off this island. Let's go, Captain. Hey!
Gilly, it's not.
No, I think it is. They're coming this way.
I think he's right, everyone. I think he's right.
Ahoy there!
Who are you?
Why, I'm Pablo Diablo, master of the high seas, uncharted region.
Have you come to rescue us?
Better than that, I've come to show you where all the buried treasure that.
But that can't be.
Oh, splendid. Do you also know where to find a day spa, too? With someone who knows how to give a real massage?
Mrs. Beaumont, this isn't our rescuer. He's a pirate.
A pirate? Come on, Gilly. He doesn't look like a pirate.
But he's got a skull and crossbones on his hat. He's got a sword in his
Nonsense,
head.
Gilly. This man is our ticket to wealth and power.
But what good is that if we can't get home?
Who needs to go home when you live here in this island paradise? Follow me through the jungle to the other side, where all the partying is at.
I don't know. We're instructed to stay on this side of the island.
Well, okay. If you want to stay here, that's fine. Well, I'm gonna go through to the other side of the jungle where the party's at.
You guys, are you crazy? Mr. Diablo just said there's a party. Are there gonna be A-list celebs there?
You'll all be the stars there.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Ooh, me too. Let's go.
You hear that, guys? The foghorn.
Yes, that means our rescuers are almost here. Time to go, ladies.
Cookie and Mrs. Beaumont, don't go.
You've waited and waited. There's no rescue boat coming.
That's right.
Why waste our time waiting?
But guys, we just heard the foghorn. The rescue boat is near.
Oh, Gilly. Let us know how that goes.
They even heard the foghorn. How could they not believe?
Remember, the message said we'd be ridiculed for being prepared and believing that we'll be rescued.
Doctor, it's been a long time. Do you think our rescuers will be here soon?
Well, we've heard the foghorn. We know they'll be here soon.
And look, there's the flare. They're close by. Captain, what do you suppose that is?
Oh, that? It's probably just a shooting star. It's easy to see them out here on the island.
Hey, did you see that? What was that?
See what?
Why, it looked like a flare.
A flare? Ha!
You're right, Mrs. Beaumont. It did look like a flare.
Don't be ridiculous.
But didn't the message from our rescuers say we'd see a flare?
No. It said you'd see a bear. And there's no bears on this island, so...
But you weren't even there.
Oh, look, the party's just up ahead there.
But...
That's where the flare came from. It came from the party. It's the firecracker.
Oh. Well, that makes sense.
The time of Christ's return is close. And like the stranded islanders, we too are stranded on an island, the world. And we too have a rescuer coming for us to take us home. Just like those on the island, we have communication with our rescuer, Jesus, who has given us warning and instruction on how to be ready for his rescue.
That's the rescue ship Spotlight.
Hurry! We have to go back!
We must be watchful, on guard, and not distracted. Jesus said, "Watch out
What was
that
that?
no one deceives you.
But it's the rescuers. We're gonna miss the boat.
Maybe we can still make it.
Many will come in my name, claiming, 'I am he,' and will deceive many. Don't be deceived." Don't find yourself running to catch the boat when it's too late. Don't wait. The time to be prepared is now. Are you ready?
Wait for us! Wait for us!
Come back. We're still here.
You forgot us.
We're too late. We missed the boat.